You need to stop what you are doing and listen to this right now. Do not scroll past this. Do not save it for later. What is unfolding over the next 48 hours, beginning on July 28th and culminating on July 31st, is not just another planetary alignment or a simple new moon. This is a planetary warning. These next 4 days are not normal. What is coming is a full-spectrum frequency wave that is designed to trigger a great spiritual awakening on a scale we have not witnessed in over 26,000 years. This is not just going to happen out there in the cosmos. It is going to happen inside of you. It's going to hit every single human on this planet, and the proof is already showing up in your physical body. If you have been feeling strange, off-kilter, or just not yourself lately, it is not your imagination. It is the precursor to a monumental shift, and you only have a handful of hours left to prepare. Before we go any deeper into the strange and undeniable body symptoms that prove this is happening to you, I need you to do 3 very important things to anchor your energy and protect your field. First, like this video, to signal to the universe that you are open to receiving this upgrade. Second, subscribe to this channel to stay connected to this high-frequency information stream. And third, go down to the comments right now and type the words, "I am ready." This is your conscious declaration. This is you giving your soul permission to begin the great work. Do it now. The astronomical and lunar energies converging over these next 4 days are a perfect storm of cosmic intervention. We are entering the pre-shadow of the Lion's Gate portal. But what the mainstream spiritual community isn't telling you is that the gate doesn't just swing open on August 8th. It is unlocked by a series of energetic keys, and the master key is being turned between July 28th and July 31st. This is the period of the Delta Aquarids meteor shower peak, a time when ancient stargazers believed that cosmic dust, encoded with celestial wisdom from distant star systems, quite literally rained down upon the Earth. But this year, it's different. The shower aligns perfectly with a rare opposition of Pluto in Aquarius, the planet of death, rebirth, and soul-level transformation. This isn't just dust, it's soul data. It is a planetary-wide operating system update, and our bodies, our human vessels, are the biological computers that are being upgraded. This energy is designed to do one thing with ruthless efficiency: dismantle the old 3D matrix programming that has kept humanity in a loop of fear, lack, and separation, and forcibly install the new 5D crystalline architecture of unity, love, and sovereignty. This process is not gentle. It is a total system override, and it will manifest as very real, very strange, and often very uncomfortable physical symptoms. Many will rush to their doctors, confused and scared. But you, because you are here now, will understand that these are not symptoms of illness, but proof of your awakening. The first and most widespread symptom that millions are already experiencing is the ear ringing. But this is not the dull, irritating hum of tinnitus. This is a high-pitched, almost celestial frequency, a clear, pure tone that seems to come from inside your own head. It may appear in one ear, then switch to the other. It might intensify in moments of deep quiet, or just before you fall asleep. Do not be alarmed. This is the sound of your bioenergetic field being tuned. You are being attuned to the frequency of the 5D New Earth. Think of it as a cosmic orchestra warming up inside your consciousness. This sound is the leading edge of the incoming light codes, a carrier wave of divine information that is bypassing your logical mind and speaking directly to your DNA. When you hear this ringing, do not resist it. Close your eyes, breathe, and silently say, "I am listening. I am ready to receive." You are downloading information about your soul's path, your divine mission, and the next steps you must take. This sound is a confirmation that your spiritual antenna is online and functioning perfectly. You are hearing the music of the spheres, the sound of your own soul coming into harmonic resonance with the cosmos. It is the first undeniable sign that the awakening is not just coming, it has already begun inside of you. The second physical symptom is profound: swinging waves of extreme fatigue followed by sudden, inexplicable bursts of high-voltage energy. One moment, you feel a bone-deep weariness that no amount of coffee or sleep can touch. It feels like you're walking through thick mud, your limbs are heavy, and your brain is foggy. This is your body in shutdown mode. It is conserving every ounce of energy because on a cellular level, it is undergoing the most complex transmutation process of its life. It is purging dense, trauma-filled energy from your tissues, rewiring your entire nervous system, and activating dormant strands of your DNA. This process requires an immense amount of physical resource, so when this wave of exhaustion hits, you must honor it. Cancel your plans, lie down, rest, do not push through it, for you will be working against the sacred process of your own becoming. Then just as suddenly, you will be jolted awake. It might be 3 a.m., and you'll find yourself wide-eyed, buzzing with an electric current of energy. Your mind will be flooded with creative ideas, solutions to old problems, and a powerful urge to create, to write, to build, to change your life. This is the integration phase. The new light codes have been successfully installed, and your system is rebooting with its new upgraded software. This is the 5D energy flooding your cells. When this happens, do not try to force yourself back to sleep. Get up, grab a journal, write it all down, meditate, pace around your room if you have to. You are receiving a direct transmission from your higher self. The veil is thin, and you are being given your marching orders for this new chapter of your life. This polarity of extreme fatigue and electric energy is the rhythm of ascension. It is the sacred ebb and flow of death and rebirth happening within your very cells. The third strange body symptom is a powerful and often alarming sensation in your heart center. You may experience sudden heart palpitations, a feeling of your heart skipping a beat, or a rapid fluttering that feels like a trapped bird inside your chest. This might happen when you are perfectly calm, not exercising or feeling anxious. You may also feel a deep, expanding pressure or even a dull ache right in the center of your sternum. This is not a medical emergency, it is a spiritual emergence. This is the activation of your high heart chakra, also known as the thymus chakra. This is the energetic bridge between your human heart and your divine self. For millennia, this center has been dormant in most of humanity. Now this incoming wave of cosmic light is switching it back on. The palpitations and fluttering are the result of this energy center powerfully expanding, like a muscle contracting and releasing as it grows stronger. It is literally breaking open the energetic armor you have built around your heart over lifetimes of pain, betrayal, and grief. The ache you feel is the old stored sorrow being dislodged and released from your field. When this happens, place your hand over your heart, breathe deeply into the center of your chest, and repeat, I release all that is not love. I open myself to receive divine grace. You are making physical and energetic space to hold a much higher quotient of light and love. Your heart is being recalibrated to be able to withstand the sheer power of the 5D frequency, a frequency of unconditional love that the old 3D heart was simply not equipped to handle. This is one of the most crucial and intense parts of the physical ascension process. If you have felt even one of these 3 signs in your body, the pressure in your ears, the strange energy swings, or that flutter in your heart, I need you to pause right now and comment I feel it down below. This is not just a comment. It is a declaration to the universe that you are aware, you are awake, and you are participating in this grand shift. You are telling your cells that it is safe to upgrade. You are adding your energy to the collective of awakening souls on this planet, creating a powerful grid of light that makes the process easier for everyone. Your declaration matters. Your energy matters. Go ahead, type I feel it now. Acknowledge the sacred work your body is doing. This process is a complete biological and spiritual overhaul. The systems of your body are being fundamentally rewritten. This awakening isn't a metaphor. It is a physical event. The light is not just a concept, it is a tangible biological force that is interacting with your cells, your blood, and your bones. These first 3 symptoms, the ears, the energy swings, and the heart, are the first stage of this activation. They are the initial handshake between your physical self and your soul. They are the undeniable proof that you have been chosen, that you are on the front lines of this massive evolutionary leap for humanity. But the next signs we're going to discuss are even more unusual, more undeniable, and more profound. They involve your perception of reality itself. They touch upon your dreams, your cravings, and the very way you experience the flow of time. What is happening in these next 72 hours is a full-scale rewriting of your physical and non-physical reality, and you are right in the center of it. You are not going crazy. You are waking up. Now we go deeper. If you thought the high-frequency ear ringing, the extreme waves of fatigue and energy, and the powerful heart chakra activations were intense, you must prepare for what comes next. The energies flooding the planet between July 28th and July 31st will now begin to work on the very density of your physical form, triggering symptoms that can feel confusing and even frightening if you do not understand their divine purpose. The fourth major symptom proving your awakening is what many are calling the vibrational flu. It manifests as aches and pains throughout your body that have no logical origin. You might feel a dull ache in your joints, your hips, your shoulders, or a strange soreness in your muscles as if you ran a marathon, even though you've been resting. A key indicator is a persistent pressure headache, often felt right between your eyebrows at the site of your third eye, or at the base of your skull, where your spine meets your head, the location of the altar major chakra, the mouth of God. You might feel feverish, hot and cold, yet your temperature is normal. This is not a virus. This is your body going through a cellular purge of monumental proportions. Every cell in your body holds a memory. It holds the memory of every fear, every trauma, every limiting belief you have ever experienced in this life and others. The incoming light from the Delta Aquarids meteor shower, amplified by Pluto's transformative power, is like a high-frequency sonic cleaner. It is vibrating your entire cellular structure at such a rapid rate that it literally shakes loose these dense, low vibrational energies. The aches and pains you feel are these energetic toxins and karmic residues being dislodged from your tissues before they are flushed out of your system. The headache is the physical sensation of your pineal and pituitary glands being decalcified and activated, preparing you to see beyond the veil of the 3D world. When this happens, do not reach for painkillers. You would only be suppressing the healing. Instead, you must assist your body. Drink copious amounts of purified water, more than you think you need. The water will act as a conduit to flush the energetic debris out. Take warm baths with Epsom salts, which will draw the toxins out through your skin. And most importantly, when a pain arises in a specific part of your body, place your hand on that spot, close your eyes and ask it, what memory are you ready to release? You will be astonished by the images, feelings, or words that surface. Acknowledge them, thank them for their lesson, and give them permission to leave your body for good. You are not sick, you are shedding 1,000 lifetimes of density. It is a sacred and necessary purification. This leads us directly to the fifth undeniable symptom, sudden and radical shifts in your diet and appetite. You are going to find that the foods you once loved now feel repulsive to you. That heavy meal, that processed snack, that glass of wine you used to enjoy, suddenly your body will reject them. You might take one bite and feel a wave of nausea, or simply lose all desire to consume it. Conversely, you will be hit with intense, specific cravings for foods you might not normally eat. You may find yourself desperately wanting fresh, vibrant salads, juicy fruits, or light, clean vegetables. You might crave high alkaline foods. This is your body's innate wisdom, your body elemental, taking complete control of the ascension process. It knows, on a level far beyond your conscious mind, exactly what it needs to facilitate this upgrade. It is rejecting low vibrational dense foods because they literally lower your frequency and interfere with the integration of the new light codes. Alcohol, processed sugars, and heavy meats create a static in your energetic field, making the DNA activation process more difficult and uncomfortable. Your body is consciously choosing high vibrational light-filled foods because they literally help you hold more light. They purify your blood, cleanse your organs, and raise your overall frequency to match the incoming cosmic energies. You may also experience the opposite, a sudden overwhelming craving for heavy grounding foods like potatoes, root vegetables, sea salt, or even red meat for some. Do not judge this. This is also your body's wisdom at play. If the incoming energies are too intense and you are feeling ungrounded, dizzy, or spaced out, your body will crave these dense foods to anchor your energy back into the earth. It is a self-regulating mechanism. The key is to listen. Your body is no longer just a vehicle. It is becoming your most trusted spiritual guru. It is communicating its needs to you with perfect clarity. For these 4 days, from the 28th to the 31st, abandon your habitual eating patterns and surrender to its guidance. If you do this, you will find the entire process becomes smoother, more graceful, and profoundly accelerated. You are literally rebuilding your temple from the inside out, one conscious bite at a time. This physical and cellular purification is a critical stage. It is clearing the vessel to prepare it for the higher octane fuel of 5D consciousness. You are becoming a cleaner, more resonant instrument for the divine to play its music through. If you are committing to this sacred purification, if you recognize that your body is a holy temple for this awakening, I want you to go to the comments right now and declare, "I am purifying." This sends a powerful signal to every cell in your body that you are in conscious agreement with this process. It is your permission slip for profound transformation. It is you telling the universe that you are an active participant, not a passive bystander in your own evolution. Your intention is the most powerful force in the universe. So claim it, declare it. Go to the comments and type, "I am purifying." Now, the sixth sign that this great awakening is happening inside of you is a dramatic and profound shift in your dream state. Your sleep is no longer just for rest. It has become your primary classroom, your training ground, and your data processing center. You will find your dreams becoming extraordinarily vivid, lucid, and hyper-realistic. The colors will be brighter, the emotions more palpable. You will wake up feeling as though you have just returned from an epic journey, a parallel reality that was just as real as this one. Your dreams may become fragmented and chaotic, a jumble of past memories, future potentials, and symbolic imagery you don't understand. This is your subconscious mind working in overdrive, clearing out old karmic loops, unresolved emotional baggage, and obsolete timeline potentials. It's like defragging a computer's hard drive. Do not try to make logical sense of these dreams, simply intend to release whatever is being processed. More profoundly, you may begin having epic, instructional, or prophetic dreams. You might meet guides, deceased loved ones, or beings of light who offer you wisdom, reassurance, or specific guidance for your path. You may be shown visions of your highest potential, or glimpses of the new earth. Pay close attention to any recurring symbols, numbers, or messages. Keep a dream journal by your bed and write down everything you can remember the moment you wake up, before the energy dissipates. These are not random fantasies, they are tailored transmissions from your soul. Furthermore, you will almost certainly be experiencing the classic 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. wake-up. You'll jolt awake for no reason, wide-eyed and alert. This is not insomnia. This is a divine appointment. The hours between 3 and 4 a.m. are when the veil between dimensions is at its absolute thinnest. It is a sacred window, when your human consciousness is quiet, and your soul is most receptive to cosmic downloads. When you wake up at this time, know that you are in a high receptivity state. Do not be frustrated. Get up, drink a glass of water, and sit in silence. Meditate, journal. Ask your higher self, "What message do you have for me?" This is your private tutorial with the universe. The intelligence of the cosmos is trying to get your attention, and it has chosen this sacred hour to deliver its most important updates directly to your consciousness. Your dream life and your sleep patterns are being completely re-engineered to serve your spiritual evolution. And this brings us to one of the strangest and most disorienting symptoms of all, the seventh sign, a complete distortion in your perception of time. You are beginning to unplug from the artificial, linear 3D construct of past, present, future. As your frequency rises, you start to touch upon the 5-dimensional reality of the simultaneous now. This will manifest in bizarre ways. You will experience time speeding up dramatically. Entire weeks will feel like they have vanished in a couple of days. You'll look at the clock, and hours will have passed in what felt like minutes. This is a sign that your own consciousness is operating at a much faster vibrational speed. Conversely, you will experience moments where time seems to slow down to a crawl, where you can perceive every detail of a single second as it unfolds. These are moments of profound presence, where you are fully anchored in the higher dimensional now. You will also experience what can only be described as time glitches. You might have a powerful wave of déjà vu, a feeling so intense that it stops you in your tracks, a deep knowing that you have lived this exact moment before. This is your consciousness recognizing a node point on your timeline, a moment of choice or significance. You may also start to experience the opposite, vieux jardin, the feeling that something has never happened before when it should be familiar. This is a sign that you have successfully shifted to a new higher timeline, and your memory is catching up. You might lose track of time altogether, forgetting what day of the week it is, feeling a sense of disorientation as the old rigid structure of your week dissolves. Do not fight this. This is irrefutable proof that you are breaking free from the matrix. The matrix requires your belief in linear time to keep you trapped in a cycle of regret about the past and anxiety about the future. By experiencing time as fluid and malleable, you are reclaiming your power as a sovereign creator, anchored in the infinite potential of the present moment. These time glitches are not a sign of a failing mind, they are the sign of an expanding consciousness, a consciousness that is learning to operate outside the prison of the clock. This is one of the most advanced and hopeful signs that you are not just witnessing the Great Awakening, you are at its very core, a living embodiment of the shift from the old world to the new. And the final symptom, the eighth symptom, is the one that brings all of this together. It is the one that moves from the internal to the external, changing how you interact with the world and how the world interacts with you. It is the ultimate proof that your frequency has changed for good, and we will explore that next. We have journeyed through the subtle and the profound, from the celestial ringing in your ears to the very fabric of time beginning to dissolve around you. Each symptom is a milestone, a sacred breadcrumb from the universe confirming that you are on the right path. But now we arrive at the eighth, and perhaps most life-altering symptom of this great awakening. This is where the internal work you have been doing, the purging, the rewiring, the cellular upgrading, begins to manifest externally in your reality in the most undeniable way. The eighth sign is a dramatic and often abrupt shedding of your old reality. This means people, places, jobs, and situations that were once central to your life will suddenly begin to fall away, often without your conscious effort. It can feel shocking and disorienting, but it is the most merciful and necessary part of this process. It is the law of resonance in action. As your personal frequency has been rising through these activations, you are no longer an energetic match for the lower vibrational people and circumstances that defined your old 3D self. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, must now clear your path. Long-term friendships may suddenly feel strained and shallow. Conversations that you once enjoyed now feel draining and pointless. You will find yourself looking at people you have known for years and feeling like you are speaking a different language. There is no judgment here, no good or bad. It is simply a matter of physics. Two fundamentally different frequencies cannot occupy the same space for long. You may find yourself being laid off from a job you secretly hated, or a relationship that was built on codependency and trauma bonding will abruptly end. It may feel like a loss, but I assure you, it is a liberation. The universe is lovingly kicking out the crutches you no longer need, forcing you to stand on your own 2 feet in your newfound sovereignty. You will also feel a powerful, instinctual urge for solitude. The desire to be alone will become a non-negotiable need. Social gatherings will feel like an assault on your newly sensitive, energetic system. This is not you becoming antisocial. This is you entering a sacred chrysalis phase. You need this quiet space to fully integrate the massive energetic downloads you are receiving. In this solitude, You are not lonely. You are in deep communion with your soul. You are recalibrating your entire being without the constant interference of other people's energy fields. This shedding is the final exam of the 3D matrix. It will test your attachment. It will test your faith. Can you release the good for the divine? Can you trust that what is falling away is making space for what is truly meant for you? This is not a punishment. It is a promotion. You have energetically graduated from your old life, and now your physical reality must rearrange itself to reflect your new higher state of being. This great shedding is not just about what leaves, it's about what arrives. As the old relationships and situations dissolve, you will begin to experience an acceleration of synchronicities that is nothing short of miraculous. This is the universe confirming that you are on the correct timeline. You will think of an old friend you haven't spoken to in a decade, and they will call you that same day. You will have a specific question about your spiritual path, and you will open a book to a random page and find the exact answer staring back at you. You will see repeating number sequences everywhere. 1111 444 777 on license plates, clocks, and receipts. These are not coincidences. These are winks from the cosmos. They are digital breadcrumbs left by your angelic guides, reassuring you. Yes, you are on the right track. Keep going. We are with you. The frequency of these synchronicities will increase dramatically during these 4 days, from July 28th to the 31st. It will feel as though the veil between your thoughts and physical manifestation is becoming paper thin. You will think about needing a certain resource, and it will appear. You will desire a connection with like-minded people, and you will accidentally stumble upon a new community or a teacher who speaks directly to your soul. This is the new 5D reality in action. In the 5th dimension, manifestation is nearly instantaneous because you are operating from a place of pure aligned frequency, not from struggle and effort. You are beginning to understand that you are not just a participant in your reality. You are its primary creator. The universe is no longer something happening to you. It is a living intelligence that is responding to you, to the frequency you are emitting. This is why it is so crucial to be mindful of your thoughts and emotions during this potent gateway. The universe is listening more closely than ever. What you focus on, you will amplify. Focus on fear, and you will manifest more reasons to be afraid. Focus on gratitude, love, and the miracle of your own awakening, and you will magnetize experiences that reflect that beautiful frequency back to you. The game has changed. You are moving from being a pawn in the 3D matrix to becoming a sovereign player in the grand cosmic chess game of creation. Your journey is sacred, and it deserves to be witnessed. The universe is speaking to you through these miraculous signs. If you have been seeing the numbers, experiencing the synchronicities, and feeling the universe conspire in your favor, I want you to anchor this truth right now. Go to the comments and type the number that has been following you the most, be it 1111 222 555 or any other. Or if you prefer, simply type "I am guided." By doing this, you are acknowledging the language of spirit. You are saying, "I see you. I hear you. I trust you." This act amplifies your connection to your guidance team and opens the channels for even clearer communication. You are joining a global chorus of souls who are all waking up to the magic that surrounds them. Share your sign. Declare your trust. Comment, "I am guided" now. As you step more fully into this higher vibration, your intuitive senses will explode. This goes far beyond the classic definition of intuition as a gut feeling. You are unlocking a full suite of psychic abilities that have been lying dormant within your spiritual DNA. Your clairsentience, clear feeling, will become your primary navigation system. You will walk into a room and instantly be able to feel the emotional residue in the space. You will meet someone and immediately know their core intention regardless of the words they are speaking. This can be overwhelming at first. You must learn to discern what is your energy and what is someone else's. This is why the need for solitude becomes so strong. You are learning to recognize the unique signature of your own frequency. Your clairaudience, clear hearing, will also amplify. This is not just the high-pitched ringing we discussed earlier. You may begin to hear subtle whispers in your mind, gentle words of guidance or warning that are not your own thoughts. You might hear your name being called when no one is there. This is your higher self or your guides trying to get a message through. Your clairvoyance, clear seeing, will also begin to open. You might see shimmering lights or energetic orbs in your peripheral vision. You may see fleeting geometric patterns or colors when you close your eyes to meditate. You may start having flashes of imagery in your mind's eye, visions of people or places that are relevant to your journey. You are beginning to perceive the energetic reality that underpins our physical world. And finally, your claircognizance, clear knowing, will become razor sharp. You will simply know things without knowing how or why you know them. A sudden, unshakable truth will drop into your consciousness. You will know if someone is lying. You will know which path to take at a crossroads. This is a direct download from the universal mind, bypassing all logic and reason. These senses are your birthright. They are the natural faculties of a fifth-dimensional human. The energies of July 28th to 31st are specifically designed to switch these systems on. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to trust what you are perceiving, even if your rational mind screams that it's impossible. Your intuition is the compass that will guide you flawlessly through the collapse of the old world and into the heart of the new. This profound recalibration of your entire being culminates in a deep internal shift in your emotional landscape. You will begin to experience spontaneous waves of overwhelming emotion that seem to come from nowhere. One moment, you might be flooded with a profound sense of grief and sadness, weeping for humanity, for the planet, for pains you don't even recognize as your own. Do not be afraid. You are not depressed. You are becoming an empathic vessel for the collective, helping to process and transmute the stored pain of the world. You are a planetary acupuncturist, and where you feel pain, you are placing a needle of light to release it for everyone. Allow the tears to flow. They are cleansing not just you but the entire human consciousness field. Then just as suddenly you will be overcome by waves of ecstatic joy, unconditional love, and a profound sense of peace and oneness with all that is. You might look at a tree, a cloud, or a stranger's face and be moved to tears by the sheer beauty and divinity of it all. This is not mania. This is you experiencing a direct taste of 5D consciousness. It is the feeling of coming home to yourself. It is the recognition of the divine spark that exists in everything. This emotional polarity is a sign that your heart is fully breaking open. It is shattering the old paradigms of judgment and separation and learning to hold the full spectrum of the human and divine experience. You are no longer living in the narrow bandwidth of conditioned emotions. You are expanding to encompass it all: the sorrow and the bliss, the darkness and the light. This is the ultimate mark of a spiritual master. It is the ability to stand in the center of the storm, feeling everything, resisting nothing, and anchoring the unshakable frequency of love. This emotional mastery is the key that unlocks the final door of this great awakening, a door that leads to a state of being so radically different, it will change not just your life but the course of human history. And that is the final destination of this 4-day cosmic event. We have now arrived at the summit. We have navigated the 8 critical body symptoms, the irrefutable proof that this great spiritual awakening is not a distant prophecy, but a living, breathing reality unfolding within your very cells. From the celestial ringing in your ears, the radical energy shifts, the heart palpitations, the vibrational flu, the dietary revolutions, the vivid dreamscapes, the collapse of linear time, and the great shedding of your old life. Each sign has been a stepping stone, leading you here, to this moment of ultimate integration. The final culmination of these energies, particularly on July 31st, as we stand on the precipice of the Lion's Gate, is not just another symptom. It is the emergence of a new state of consciousness. It is the birth of the sovereign human. This is the ultimate purpose of this entire cosmic event, to move you from a state of seeking to a state of being, to shift you from believing in your power to embodying it. The final, overarching sign that you have successfully navigated this gateway is a profound and unshakable sense of inner peace and neutrality. After the storms, the purges, the emotional tsunamis, a great calm descends. It is not an empty quiet, but a vibrant, pregnant stillness, filled with knowing. You will look out at the chaos of the world, the political drama, the societal collapse, the fear narratives, and you will see it, you will understand it, but you will not be hooked by it. It will be like watching a movie that you know you are not in. Your emotional triggers will have been deactivated. The things that used to send you into a spiral of anger, fear, or despair will no longer have a hold on you. This is not apathy. It is the highest form of compassion. It is the peace that passeth all understanding. It is the neutrality of a master who knows that all is in divine order, even the parts that look like chaos. You will no longer feel the desperate need to be right, to win an argument, or to convince others of your truth. You will simply embody your truth, and that embodiment will be a silent, powerful transmission to everyone you encounter. You will find a quiet joy in simple things: the warmth of the sun, the taste of clean water, the feeling of your own breath. The frantic search for external validation, for the next guru, the next workshop, the next thing to make you happy, will completely dissolve. You will realize in a moment of profound clarity that everything you were ever searching for was inside you all along. This deep, abiding peace is the signature frequency of the fifth dimension. It is the bedrock upon which the new earth is being built. When you anchor this peace within yourself, you become a living, breathing portal. You become a stable anchor for the new energy grid, helping to ground it onto the planet for all of humanity. This newfound peace gives rise to the ultimate expression of sovereignty: inspired action, not reaction. In your old 3D programming, you were constantly reacting to external stimuli. An email would trigger stress, a news headline would trigger fear, a comment from someone would trigger anger. You were a boat tossed about on the waves of circumstance. After passing through this gateway, you will begin to operate from a completely different paradigm. You will wait in the stillness until a clear, powerful impulse to act arises from within. This is inspired action. It will feel effortless, divinely timed, and perfectly aligned. You might suddenly get the impulse to call a specific person, start a new creative project, move to a new city, or create a community. There will be no fear or hesitation attached to it, only a calm, certain knowing. This is the next right thing. This is your higher self, your soul, now fully integrated into your physical vehicle, taking the driver's seat. You are no longer pushing the river, you are flowing with it. Your life will begin to unfold with a grace and synchronicity that your logical mind could never have orchestrated. You will be in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people, and having the right resources appear exactly when you need them. This is the state of being that the mystics and sages have spoken about for millennia. It is the state of living in complete trust and surrender to the divine intelligence of the universe, while simultaneously recognizing that you are a unique and essential expression of that intelligence. You become a co-creator with God, a divine partner in the grand dance of life. This shift from reaction to inspired action is the final lock turning. It is the sign that you are no longer a slave to the matrix, but a master of your own reality. You are no longer just surviving, you are thriving. You are not just living, you are creating worlds. The final critical instruction for these next 72 hours is this: you must consciously choose your reality. The energies are now so potent, so amplified, that the universe will deliver to you, with breathtaking speed, a perfect reflection of your dominant frequency. There is no more buffer, there is no more time delay. You are standing between two worlds. One world is the collapsing 3D timeline, characterized by fear, control, division, and scarcity. The other is the ascending 5D timeline, characterized by love, freedom, unity, and abundance. Both exist right now as real, tangible potentialities. The world you experience will be determined entirely by the channel you tune into with your consciousness. This is why the forces of the old world are ramping up the fear narrative to unprecedented levels. They know their time is up, and their only remaining power is to keep you hooked into their frequency through fear. You must make a conscious moment-by-moment choice to unplug, turn off the news, disengage from divisive arguments online, lovingly distance yourself from people who are committed to their fear and drama. This is not about spiritual bypassing or putting your head in the sand. It is about strategic energy management. You are a spiritual warrior, and your primary battlefield is your own consciousness. Your most powerful weapon is your focus. Where you place your attention, you place your energy, and you cast your vote for the world you wish to inhabit. During these 4 days, from July 28th to 31st, be radically selfish with your energy. Curate your reality with the precision of a master artist. Flood your senses with beauty. Listen to high-frequency music. Walk in nature. Read uplifting books. Speak only words of love and possibility. Meditate on the feeling of the new earth already being here. Feel the peace, the joy, the freedom in your body as if it is your present reality. Because in the quantum field, you are literally pulling that future timeline into your present moment through the power of your focused heart-centered emotion. This is it. This is the great work. This is the moment humanity has been preparing for eons. It is not happening in the sky. It is happening in your heart. It is not being delivered by a savior. It is being birthed through you. You are the one you have been waiting for. The signs in your body were the alarm clock. The shedding of your old life was the clearing of the stage. The incoming cosmic light is the spotlight. And now, it is your time to step into your role, not as a bit player but as the lead in your own divine story. The world doesn't need another follower. It needs you in your full, authentic, sovereign power. It needs your unique frequency, your unique gifts, your unique love. We are at the end of this transmission, but it is the beginning of everything. You have been given the map. You have been shown the signs. You now understand the profound spiritual and biological process that is reshaping you from the inside out. There is nothing to fear. Every ache, every pain, every strange sensation is a badge of honor. It is a testament to the courage of your soul to be here on this planet, at this exact time, to be a part of the greatest show in the universe, the birth of a new humanity. So for the final time, I ask you to make your declaration. This is the most important one. This is your graduation certificate. This is you planting your flag on the shores of the new earth. Go to the comments and with all the power and intention you can muster, I want you to type the 3 most powerful words you can claim. I am so very. Feel the meaning of these words vibrate through every cell of your being. I am so very. You are not owned. You are not controlled. You are a free and divine aspect of Source, here to create. Let this be your mantra for the next 72 hours and beyond. Whenever you feel the pull of the old world, the whisper of fear, the echo of doubt, repeat it silently or out loud. I am so very. This is your truth. This is your power, and it is the frequency that will carry you through this gateway and into the beautiful, breathtaking reality that awaits. Thank you for answering the call. Thank you for your courage. The journey has just begun. Like this video if it has served you, share it with anyone whose soul needs to hear this urgent message, and subscribe to remain connected to this stream of light. The next few days will change everything. Be prepared, be aware, but most of all be at peace. You were born for this.